This isn't an easy video to make. It's really embarrassing, and the only reason I'm really making it is to try to save my marriage, because the credit card bill came yesterday and my wife saw it and she hasn't been back since. She saw that I had purchased nearly $9,000 in DLC for Train Simulator 2019. And not only was she shocked and appalled by how much money I had spent, but she had also at the same time just found out that I am a raging train head, a train addict, a trainee. I had to tell her about how I go down to the tracks at scheduled times to see different kinds of train engines, and I take pictures of them. I had to bear it all to her. And well, she left. And now I'm left with a nearly $9,000 bill from Train Simulator. And as part of my apology to her, as part of mediator mandated therapy, I'm going to share my journey with you, because I want you to see just how easy it is to fall in the trap, to dance with the devil of Train Simulator 2019. Thankfully, I have an excellent sponsor who has helped subsidize this bill. I'm going to tell you about him now. I've got to tell you, I'm so happy to have Dollar Shave Club as a sponsor for this video, and I'm hoping they will stick around. They've told me that you all have been very supportive, going to the dollarshaveclub.com/the quartering link to get started with a shave kit, shower kit, or a oral care kit, all for just $5. Now, Dollar Shave Club has a wide variety of other options now. They've got things like beard oil. They've got things like shave lather. They've obviously got their standard razor and blade package. You can pick what you want, and you can get started for just $5. The shave kit comes with shave butter, 3 ounces of that, a 4-pack of razor cartridges, and of course you get their executive handle. Very sturdy, feels good in the hand, significantly cheaper than all the other guys out there. And also they've stuck their necks out to sponsor this channel, and I'm very thankful that they did, and I hope that you'll take a minute to give them a try. They've stood by the channel, supported us each month for the past couple of months, and on top of that, their stuff is good. So at the very least, hop on over, follow the link in the description below, hop on over, check out what they have, and see if you would like to give it a try. It's only $5. Get off that treadmill of store-bought razors and all that added expense that you don't need. Let's keep up with the video. Now, as of course part of my therapy and my very public apology to my wonderful wife, who undoubtedly watches every single video that I upload on this channel because I'm sure she loves me, I want to share my journey with you. Train Simulator 2019, for you train heads out there, you probably have already heard about it. Now, have you ever dreamed of driving a real train? Well, now you can. With Train Simulator 2019, it brings to life some of the most amazing train challenges in the real world and delivers the ultimate railway hobby. Wow. I mean, and the game, I jumped in, it was on sale. Look at it, it's 50% off. So the first taste, just, you get a taste at 50% off. And I think that is the tricky part. That's where they get you. They give you that taste. Just here, just a little train simulator. Oh, you want to go around the Colorado mountains, or you want to, you want to take that difficult pass in the Appalachian Mountains. It's $24. You get everything. You get the Train Simulator 19. You get the Frankfurt High Speed. Oh man, what a track! Then you get the obviously you get Train Simulator Miami, West Palm Beach route add-on. You get so many iconic routes to sit in front of your computer and watch. It's unbelievable. Okay, but here's where I got into some problems, and I've had this problem before with Dead or Alive, and I feel like I should share that with you as well. Here's where it goes. You get in, you have fun. You've run that route. You've tackled that difficult pass. You've changed tracks. You've gone in reverse. You've seen the mountains. You've seen the ocean. But then you just wake up in the middle of the night and you're like, man, I just want to drive another train. I haven't driven them all. I haven't seen everything there is to see. Well, Train Simulator 2019 makes it very easy with a plethora of DLC. You can get, of course, the Santa's route just for $40, just so for. Then you get the Loco add-on. Then of course the Norfolk Southern. That's how you get started. You know, then you pick up the Frankfurt U-Bahn route, and then maybe you want to see the Hudson Line in New York. Beautiful route. All very good. And then they put some on sale like North Wales with the Coastal Scenario Pack. It's so beautiful. And for just $7, how could I say no? And then you have the Tyrol Brenner and obviously the North Wales Coastal Route Extension add-on pack, the RHB Enhancement Pack. Look at that beautiful engine. I mean, wouldn't you want to be a part of that? And so you start getting them. You get the Northeast Corridor, you get the Peninsula Corridor in San Francisco, which is incredible. Like, please don't fall for it like I did. But then, you know, by the time you get down to the end here, well, you've got a little bit of DLC. That's right. Oh, it's still going. You want that obviously the WCML Trent Valley route. I mean, are you not a real train head? Don't you want the Virgin Trains first generation locomotive add-on pack? I mean, dude, don't even come to Train Club if you don't have that pack. And then obviously you want to spend more time in South Wales with the coastal route. And there are some duplicates in here, but you know, for us train heads, we don't really worry that much about it. We just don't want to miss out on anything. So this game, as I said, just $25 to start. You get in, you start to get that itch for a little Loco. You get a little Loco for the Loco. And then, you know, by the time it's all said and done, you have spent, if you want to pick up all the DLC today, which I highly recommend not doing, $8,484.05. That's on top of the $24.99 I paid for the game. So, you know, it was just under $9,000. I felt like at the time it was a great purchase. Now, I'm not one to judge people for their games. Look, I'm a train head. If you're a train head, I understand that. But is that really necessary? I mean, I just don't think. I don't think that we need to live in a world where there's $9,000 in DLC. I mean, what do you think? What do you think? I mean, you want to play a little Dead or Alive, okay, you can do that. But that game has a little bit of DLC as well. And DOA 6 will, of course, have that. We saw Dead or Alive with nearly $1,300 or something like that, as pointed out by Angry Joe. And I thought that this would be a fun conversation about DLC because, you know, I think DLC is great when it's done right, except it's so rarely done right. You have, in my opinion, most times, large chunks of the game removed from that game and then sold back to the customer as DLC. And that is obviously disgusting. Now, in the case of Dead or Alive, where you have numerous fighter packs and all that kind of stuff, okay, maybe we could talk about that. But Train Simulator, I mean, that is kind of like the gold standard of DLC absurdity. Dead or Alive also getting high up in that realm. I'm going to pull that up, actually, so we can take a look at it. Dead or Alive 5, I believe we have, right? All right, so we've got, here we go. Let's just see what happens when you want to play Dead or Alive. And many of you may have seen this already, but this is a game that, you know, it's free to play. So are you going to complain about it? No. But here we go. Fun theme set, $55. Halloween debut costume set, $65. Variety custom costume set, $74. I mean, these are extraordinarily expensive. This is a peek into what it looks like to be an addict. There are people out there, there may be people out there even watching this video that have literally purchased everything. And obviously, I don't want to tell you how to spend your money. It's absolutely, you're right. But when we look at a free-to-play game, this is a glimpse at like how the mobile apps work, how freemium games really make their money, because they really rely on whales. Whales are the people that probably just buy everything or almost everything, and they don't care. Either they have the disposable income to do so and it doesn't matter, or in many cases they don't, and they're quite frankly addicted, like I am to Train Simulator 2019, to the game. But when you look at Dead or Alive, to get everything for this game, $1,289.79. Now, you would think that would be the gold standard in absurd DLC, but it isn't. Not when you've got amazing games like Train Simulator 2019. I feel like I'm doing a commercial for Train Simulator 2019. Definitely don't fall into the trap I did. So you could make the argument. See, it's complex because you make the argument that, okay, DOA 5 is free at this point anyway. I don't know if it always was, but it's free to play now. You know, so the DLC is harmless, and how much of it can you earn in the game? You know, if you can earn a lot of it in the game, you know, I think you can do DLC. I actually think there's a scenario where you have $7,000 in DLC and it's not egregious. If you could actually earn all those tracks and locos in Train Simulator 2019, I'd be willing to bet you that there are more than one person. There are probably many people in the Train Simulator 2019 crowd that have bought 80% of that DLC, that have spent $4,000 to $5,000 on DLC. There is probably, you know, 10 to 15% of people in the DOA crowd that have purchased 80% of that DLC, spending over almost $1,000 on a free-to-play game. And of course, it does beg the question, you know, how much is too far? How much is too much? How far is too far? And as a consumer, you've got to think that, okay, well, if you can earn most of it in the game, and if somebody truly just has the time and money, that's their right. But at the same time, you wonder, could you have priced this a little more reasonably? Could you have put some of this stuff into the game? Could you have rethought your DLC plan? Because it seems really predatory to me, and I don't want to see games going this way. And I'm afraid that when you see, you know, $7,000 in DLC, or even with Dead or Alive with almost $1,300 in DLC, let me put it this way: it's not going to be there unless you're buying, unless somebody's buying it, right? If we're not buying it, people aren't. It's not going to be there. It's not going to be $54 for a fun theme set. $54 for, that's the full price of a AAA game. They have a variety costume set for $74.99. They are absolutely taking advantage of their most addicted, most loyal fans, and it's pathetic. A costume set for $80? Couldn't you charge $5 and let more people enjoy it? Why? It's like they're just admitting that they know this is a whales only purchase and they're fine with it. And I find that kind of behavior really disgusting. Train Simulator 2019 got me. Don't let it get you too. Be safe. And I want to thank, if you made it to the end, really huge shout out to dollarshaveclub.com/thequartering. They are the exact kind of sponsor I really want on this channel. So my only ask is that you check it out. It's $5 to pick up a shave kit. And that's just way cheaper than anywhere else. And I do appreciate them. I hope they stick around. But even if they don't, they've been good to me up until now. So thank you, Dollar Shave Club. And thank you, the fans, for remembering to like this video and leave a comment down below. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.